Hey guys, this is Smithy. Welcome to my channel. Today's video, I'm just going to do a chatty get ready with me. I am using all the products that I already have in my collection. There's no like new products that I am using. I just wanted to touch a few topics. So if you guys want to see how I get ready and create this very simple everyday kind of look, please keep on watching. Let's do a get ready with me. I am going to start with this Saie Super Gel primer. It's going to be a bunch of affordable products, indie brands, a bunch of that mixed together. I just wanted to do a get ready with me. I generally do not get much views in get ready with me's on my channel, but there are certain things that I really wanted to address in today's video that was bothering me for a few days. And I feel like I've been a little closed person. Like personally, I've been a closed person. I definitely want to just radiate positivity through my channel outside. So I definitely do not encourage anyone. Like I do not leave any mean comments on people's YouTube. If I don't feel that I do not agree with that person, it's my choice to watch that video or not, right? So I can easily get out of that video. Also, for the foundation, I'm using my Fenty Ease drop. I don't know how much I'm gonna talk about the products here, but I'll leave it in the description box below. I am using the shade number 11 here. Okay, so yeah, putting all that in mind, I feel like it's been some time where I'm feeling very demotivated here on YouTube, and generally YouTube is a place where I feel happy, I feel excited about products. Also, I'm a very emotional person. As soon as I'm like hurt or I am feeling stress, that's the first thing that tears roll down. And I don't have any motive of crying in this video at all. So I'm gonna keep it together. Why am I doing makeup? I don't know. Okay, so I did put some words together just so that I at least remember of touching all the points. I am gonna talk about people being mean on Instagram, and that's not my main platform. It's generally YouTube. I generally use Instagram to promote the videos that I am doing here on YouTube, and I think I've said it a few times here on this channel too. I'm really sorry if I am not being happy today, and that's just because I just wanted to get this out with. I'm just taking another layer on my face. So yeah, so there was a video here where I posted 3 palettes, 3 videos, where I used a palette where obviously I was going to office. There's no particular motive. I'm just being true to myself. I was just going to office. I was just getting ready, and that's the palette that I really wanted to wear that day, and I recorded. I actually did not even record, and not saying that I did not want to record that. I was just running late. I used my palette and then I was like, oh, I had to record it, but anyways, I do not have time, so let me just tell them what I'm using. And if you've seen that video, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I literally showed which all shades I used on my eyes, and that's about it. Okay, that's all that I felt. Again, if you don't like, you clearly know what palette I'm using from the thumbnail itself. If you feel like, and I'm not talking about the majority of the people here, I have gotten some beautiful subscribers who I actually just treat like friends here, and I've had so many conversations also with them. So I'm eternally grateful for that bunch here. That was the only motive about that video. Like, I was going ready, I was filming 3 palettes, 3 looks, and that's the palette that came into my hand that day. I wanted to use that day. There's no other like motive behind it. But I also know that there are people who do not like that brand because of the things that they did or liked some comment, which again, I'm not standing for that brand at all for the things that they did. And I am not even an affiliate of that brand anymore. I took that plunge. I told that owner that I don't want to be a part of an affiliate. And you have to understand, previously, before even all of this was like come in public, I am not a drama channel, and that's the last thing that I want this channel to be. I just do not like drama around my life at all. I just go miles away from whenever there's drama happening. But it looks like, where was I? It's in so many, I'm just all over the place. I'm using my Moira powder. Yeah, okay. Before even all of this came into, came out in public, I was talking to that owner, and like a friend, I would say. So I definitely, when this came out in public, I felt very betrayed, because that's not what I practice. And I was coming out with a hurt space. Also, I'm not a person who just throws a friend under the bus. Not saying that the owner is my friend or anything, but we had conversations like about our kids, when our kids were falling sick, all those kind of like personal conversations also. So it felt very awkward. Of course, I felt betrayed in certain stages where we both were collaborating on the reel, and then they took their name out of the reel, so all the hate comments were coming on my reel. So I addressed that, and soon the owner reached out to me personally and said that was not their intention. They were thinking that all the hate is coming to my account, that's why they just wanted to get it out. But I told them that if that's the concern, then they should have just asked me to just delete that video. I did not delete that video because it was so many people's voices, and I did not want to just shut that by turning off the comments, or just because there was a brand involved in it, and I didn't want the people's voices to be like ignored. Of course, it was my video. I could have done whatever with my video, and nobody can question that because it is my video. And that's exactly how I feel on my Instagram, as more over on YouTube, because I felt like I have built this family, YouTube family, for 4 years now, and I've been pretty consistent and I've built that family here, and I'm very, very protective of my family, even in real life. So that's exactly how I feel here, and I do not want any hate comments. Again, I'm saying I do not want any hate comments under my video. I don't want any people retaliating the people who are sending hate comments under my videos. Of course, it bothers me like crazy, but I don't want you to be negative. I know if you are my supporter, I'm telling you guys, do not spread hate just because they're spreading hate on my videos. I don't want you to be negative. I don't want that to happen from my followers. Of course, it's very disheartening and very discouraging to see all those things, and it definitely questions my existence here. I don't know how long can I do YouTube. Especially when I started YouTube, you guys, it was such a positive space. Everybody, like, I came here to build a community. Whenever, I'm sorry, I'm using M Cosmetics Venetian Rose for my blush. Okay, so when I started my YouTube, it was just a medium of me getting out from my tensions that were happening in my real life. And I felt such a peace at heart when I started doing this, because I really felt I could find so many friends here, and I'm eternally grateful for the friends that I've found from YouTube industry. It can be fellow creators, it can be my subscribers. I really call them friends because I can share in and out how I'm feeling because I don't have like real life friends who chat about makeup. They're all away from makeup and I love them for what they are. Um, but when I found friends with similar interests, that gave me so much of joy. Uh, but sadly, it's not like that anymore. And I did, actually recently I saw Angelica's video where she was also saying the same thing, and I was like, I couldn't relate more on how she was talking. It feels now such a negative space. But I'm gonna say, if I see any negative videos, I really feel like this YouTube channel is like my home, and I will delete those comments if it's coming out negative. I want to be very, very clear about it. It's not about me not taking criticism. If it is criticism that can help me grow in life, yes, I would take it 1000%. But if it is not doing any good to me or my people here, I am gonna delete it. And if I'm getting recurring comments which are negative on this channel, I am gonna block you guys. So I just wanted to be very, very clear on that too. I've been called a lot of things, and I feel like in personal life I never am rude to people. If I do not feel like their beliefs do not match to me, I can opt out, not watching their videos, or I don't need to watch their videos. But I would never leave a rude comment or a bad comment on their videos just to make their life miserable. That's not me, and I expect the same from the person who's watching my videos. If you do not like that video, if I am using something that is not of your interest, you can definitely opt out. Now, I've been called a lot of things on Instagram. I've been called naive. I've been, from a fellow Instagrammer, I've been called that because I used a palette that they are no longer supporting. They called me that I have a tail between my legs. All those things are very, very disheartening. But also, you don't know what's happening in my real life too, because I'm going through a lot in my real life too. Both of my kids were really, really sick. They are really, really sick right now too. So all these things are happening when all of this thing is happening on social media, and I don't want that to affect my life. I am gonna take this shade Admire. I'm using Glaminatrix Rich Romantic palette. Just want to do something very simple. I don't even know why am I doing this, but yeah, let's just keep it very simple. And while my kids were sick, my brother was having a surgery, my father-in-law is having a surgery. There's a lot of things happening. You know about my YouTube friend, she's going through so much. So all of that is definitely on my mind. And I value my people like crazy. I would fight you if you come against my people. I will. And if you come against me, I can still forgive you, and I easily do forgive people. But if you come against my people, I feel very betrayed, and I don't take that very nicely. And that's who I am. Just because I am using a palette, if I'm showing a palette, I am not telling you to buy that palette. If you have that palette, I've been professing that I have loved their products. I am talking about the product. I am not talking about anything else. I am not saying that I value what they have done. Also, I wanna touch on this topic. Christina from Ground One Girls, she's such a sweetheart. She actually put a story on her Instagram saying that Meta had already, like, I don't know how, but Meta had already made her follow a person that she doesn't want to, that she was not following, from the politics industry. And when she showed that screenshot, I saw my name as I am also a follower of that person, which again, that's not my belief. I do not follow that person, but I immediately searched, and yes, I was following that. That made me think that why is social media like Meta just allowing people to follow themselves? Does that make sense? So I unfollowed that person and I blocked that person because I was not in the first place following that person. But it comes across like you are following that person. I really don't know how that works. Okay, yeah, that was on top of that, so I immediately like unfollowed that person. So I actually do not even know at this point of time who is saying the truth, who is not. I started using back or showcasing their palette just because I felt like they were showcasing more people, more diverse people on their stories. And I felt like that is a step from them saying that this is not the belief that we profess. I also feel like you need to give people some, I feel like you need to give that people that space to grow too. And if they are growing, I do not believe in cancel culture at all. They are some of the products that I like, so I definitely wanted to be true to myself too. And again, I'm not saying that you need to purchase that product at all. That's not what I'm saying. But I also cannot deny that I have loved their formula. I have loved their products in the past and I have it with them, and that's why I was just using it. It's as simple as that. I was not supporting anyone. I was not supporting anyone. I'm still not an affiliate with a brand. And I also want to profess that my majority of the revenue from a brand's perspective, I used to get a lot from that brand. And now I myself have told them that I'm not going to be an affiliate with that brand till the time I don't see any progress from their side. And I am literally just waiting the way you are waiting to see the progress. And I'm still not an affiliate. So that, if you're talking monetary wise, I'm not gaining any money from them right now, which I was in 2024. So I'm not supporting them. But I'm using the products, yes, that I have in my collection. That's the only thing that I'm doing right now. Captivating. I'm using this captivating shade on my eyelid. It's such a pretty shade. Obviously, I'm talking to other creators, and other creators are just scared of the internet to share what they feel just because they are feeling that they would be cancelled. And being such tiny YouTuber, yes, we put in so much of effort, and we are scared if we are going to get cancelled or not. And I was just being true to myself. Again, I was not supporting anyone. I want to be very, very clear about that. It was just that I love their products. I love their quality of the products. That's the only reason that I was using it. Okay, but how, I don't know how, what the future holds for YouTube. If I do see a lot of like hate happening here, that's, I don't want that to happen. This was like my escape place, and I sadly, I don't feel that way right now. Also, I'm a person who does record well in advance. I would easily have like 6 videos filmed and ready for you guys and scheduled so that you can get all your videos on the time that I promise you, because life happens, people fall sick, I have a lot of work. This is not my full-time job too, and I do have a lot of work apart from this, to plus a family to manage. So there's a lot of things that are happening simultaneously. So I do record a lot in advance. If you ask me right now, I already have like videos till about February 6th already recorded and ready. So I do plan my things also. I'm gonna ruin that for sure. We'll see how that goes. Let's finish off our lips. I'm gonna take Unearthly Cosmetics liner in the shade Cafe. Actually, I think I should take Char. Wait. Yeah, so At this current period of time, I don't feel very nice about YouTube, and that's the reality about it. uh, I don't know how I'm gonna feel in the future too. I am taking Makeup by Mario's Blush Glow lipstick. It's such a melty product. Let's put some shimmer over it and cover it. Okay. Yeah, so for now, I really don't know, guys. How am I feeling about YouTube in general? uh, I really want to continue this, just because I feel happy when I just talk to you guys. I'm pretty sure I try to just reply to everyone who has commented on my videos, just because I can do it right now, and I try to make that community a little bit more of a positive space. Uh, that's how I'm feeling in the current space. I just wanted to share it with you guys, just so that you are aware of the space that I'm coming from, and I'm touching everything, at least that is in my mind. If you guys do have any questions, do DM me, and ask me that, or leave it in the comment section. Be nice to each other for sure, and I will address those if I've not touched that topic in near Get Ready With Me. Uh, if I really thought that I like missed it, I think I have touched on majority of the things that I had written down. But that's how I'm feeling right now. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for loving my channel. Thank you for loving me. Thank you for understanding me. It's just a request from my side. Just be positive towards each other. Do not spread hate or negativity. That's all. That's all. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.